What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. What we have here is a 1980 something Toyota Camry, 4-cylinder, 5-speed. It's 83 to 86, obviously I know that, but I haven't ran the VIN. I don't have a title, bought it from a junkyard. I haven't looked at its numbers on the block, but I know it's non-turbo. It's either the 1.8 or 2.0 if it's an 83. I was told it could be a 1.8. They were somehow altered to be a 1.8 instead of a 2.0 for the ones that were shipped to the States only in 1983. But as you've seen in the intro there, this car is absolutely filthy. So what I plan to do in this video is probably just clean it, pressure wash it. I might gut it, because my plans for it are to turn it into either a rally car, well, I'm going to start in rallycross because I've never raced before, or I'm going to take it out here to the local dirt track, oval track, Tazewell Speedway, and start there. All I know is I am going to be racing it, I'm going to be gutting it, putting roll cage, fuel cell. It will be eligible or built to run rally and dirt track, so it will have passenger seat mounts. But I really don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I know that the car, it turns over. I don't know that it will run because it needs a fuel pump for sure. I was told that it needs a clutch. I don't believe that. I think it just needs a clutch master cylinder. That's all I can tell you about the car. I got it for 250 bucks from a junkyard. So other than that, we're just going to get into it. Alrighty, now we've reached the halfway point. I just want to take a little break here because I know that at least some of you will find this aesthetically pleasing, to show you exactly how filthy this car is. I'm gonna say is because she's still pretty filthy. After I get the outside done, I'm going to pop the hood, spray the engine bay, start gutting the car. If I have time today and I get the interior gutted and the trunk gutted, I'll drill some holes in the trunk at least, and maybe a couple in the floorboard, 1 or 2. And I'll spray the interior out as well. But for now, I'm going to get cracking on that other side and hopefully start gutting it after. Enjoy. Alright guys, so I'm out here by myself and my water hose isn't long enough to get to the back of the car right now. So I can't move the car because it won't start, need a fuel pump and other things. And I can't push it and move it by myself because it's on a hill. I won't be able to get it back up to where it's at. So I'm going to go get another water hose and I will be back and we will get back to it. Alright guys, I think we're ready to go. So let's get back to it. Guys, here's where we're at. I believe we've got the entire outside of the car sprayed off. It's as good as it's going to get for one pressure washing at least. So what I'm going to do next is pop the hood, spray the engine bay with some degreaser, let it soak for a few minutes, probably spray it again, and then pressure wash that. So be right back. this, but that'll have to do for now. I can't really do anything about the light, guys, so I'll switch over to a time lapse and we'll get started. Alright, so we've got the engine bay cleaned up. Looks a lot better than I thought it was going to. Didn't see any wires that have been chewed on by rats. Didn't see anything like big oil marks or anything anywhere. Doesn't seem like transmission's leaking. Does seem like it's got a new one in it though. Or at least they used one from a junkyard, and this one's have an 86 Camry. Now that doesn't guarantee that this car is an 86 because they did use the 2.0 all the way, so that it does tell me this is the 2.0, not the 1.8. It's the 1S S series. Well, I'm not sure. It says 2SC, but these cars were supposed to have the 1S's in them. We'll find out after I run the numbers on the block. I'm probably going to end up pulling it and rebuilding it because I found out you can rebuild these 2.0s for like $350. $450 if you want to do bottom end too, so that's not really going to be a hassle. I will be pulling it and cleaning it up, painting it. Yeah, what I'm going to do now, I'm running out of daylight, is back the car down the hill so I can try to stay in it as much as I can, or as long as I can, the sunlight. I might start gutting the interior today, and if I don't, that'll be in the next video, unless I just wait to post this one until tomorrow and I'll strip it in the morning. After I strip it, I'm going to see if I can get to the fuel pump under the back seat. If I can't, then I guess I'll have to drop the gas tank to worry about that. But I will be trying to get it started tomorrow and see if I need a clutch or if I just need a clutch master cylinder. With that being said, let's get back to it. Okay, so I thought I was just doing a time lapse, but apparently that was a video. So yeah, that may or may not end up in the finished product here. But I got the back seat out of it. I can get to my fuel pump. That's great. Pulled the fuse panel inside. There's no fuses for the fuel pump, anything like that. There's two fuses for the electronic fuel injection system, EFI system, but I don't know if either of those are for the fuel pump. So I'm going to pull both of those. It doesn't seem like there's a fuse back here. There might be under the carpet somewhere, or unlikely, but maybe down in the fuel tank itself. So I'll check and see if it's any fuses, anything like that. Hopefully I don't need a fuel pump, but that's not too much of a hassle if I do. But yeah, I'm just basically gonna see if I can't keep trucking along here and get passenger seat out, the back rest from the back seat out, maybe part of the dash, the doors. Not to take the door off, but the door panels, and clean the trunk out for sure. Check all my fuses and see what I need for tomorrow when I try to get it started. Alright, so I don't have the tools on me, I do down in the garage, to keep going in on the interior. So what I'm going to do for now is just move the camera back here, strip the trunk, and then I'll go get some screwdrivers. There we go. Alright guys, so as it turns out, it seems I'm out of memory on my phone. Could delete old conversations, but because mine and my fiance's is like a 13 gigabyte conversation, which is outrageous, but rather than doing that, I'm just going to go in, edit all these videos together, and this will be the end of episode 1 of the Toyota Camry Rally dirt track car build. What I'll do tomorrow is continue gutting the car, get the car put out, see if I can get it running, see if it's a clutch or just a clutch master cylinder that we need, see if I can find a fuse for the fuel pump, see if it's just a fuse or if I need an actual fuel pump as well. If so, then maybe I'll build my fuel cell tomorrow too. With that said, that's going to be the end of today's episode, and if you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate it. So if you don't mind, go ahead, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and give me some comments leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think I should do with the car, maybe what color I should paint it. The fiance wants it to stay this color, but I don't know about that. We'll be running number 11 because that's just what I run. And I can't wait to get back to it. So appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next one.